Eh. Eh. So I made minor miscalculations. I forgot our wine opener because I was gonna drink some wine. Our bottle opener for corks, a cork remover, cork thingy. Um, um, is buried underneath garbage because, well, not literal garbage, but like stuff because kitchen doesn't have anything in it. So instead, I'm drinking like a year and a half old Jack Daniel's watermelon punch. I have like four of them. I remember buying them and going, "Wow, this is disgusting." So I'm gonna drink it anyway. Alright, I'm going to go off screen and drink this now. Okay, aging it has actually made it better. I'm not gonna lie, it actually tastes better now. Oh wait, I have no sound going. I forgot about that. Give me a second. I am going to be playing some purely touhou music on loop. And the music is going to be where we are in the games. Or like whose character we are on. So give me a second. It's going to be per character we are on. That is the plan. That is my plan. I am also going to be bringing up the portraits of the characters to get like a closer detail on things. So I spent the last hour and a half downloading every single photo, every single portrait of every single touhou character. And that's what I've been doing. Okay, start off remove theme touhou There we go. I would assume the one that it'd be Maiden's Capriccio. Right? That'd be the theme. That'd be probably best. Yes, it is. Okay. Is that going through? Is it loud? I think it's loud. Let me turn that down. Okay. Is it good? Are we good? I think we might be good. Also, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Jaisung, Necro, Tohoremu, and Yog. Merry Christmas, everyone. Alright. This is making me want to play Imperishable Night again. Okay. Give me 1 second. I have a couple more photos I'm going to download before I start going. Because I know for a fact I'm not going to get through all... What is there? 100 some odd Touhou characters? It's somewhere around there. There's some number of them. Alright. I'm downloading the character from 16 at this moment, so give me 1 more second. I doubt we're gonna get that far even. Still baffles me that Okina is not in an actual wheelchair. I wish she was. I think she'd be a more interesting character if she actually was like couldn't walk. But like the fact that like she can and she's always betrayed in like a seat or in a wheelchair makes it sound as if she's just lazy. Like she's always portrayed except for one moment as sitting. Which I just think is funny. Okay. That over. There we go. So how is everyone doing? I'm gonna take it another minute. Yes, I have actually. She does kinetically use a wheelchair. In one of the mangas, I believe it's the one with the bar girl. I forget her name. Mioi. In that one, when she goes to the back door, or the back door, she runs into Okina, and Okina rolls up to her in a wheelchair. So like, Okina kinetically uses a wheelchair, but not because she can't walk, just because she's like lazy. Because she apparently can stand, if I understand right. But she just never wants to. Because in Lotus Eater, she's portrayed as using a wheelchair. No, it's not Lotus Eater. It's Visionary Fairies. That's what it is. It's Visionary Fairies and Shrine. She just rolls up to the fairies. That's what it was. In Lotus Eater, she's just sitting in the wheelchair. She doesn't roll up to her. She's just sitting in the wheelchair. And then in all other like portrayals of her, she's just sitting in a wheelchair. She's vibing. The only time she's standing is doing her extra stage boss fight. But we're not talking about Okina right now. We are obviously not talking about Okina right now. We are talking about one magical girl. Wait, she's not a magical girl. One shrine maiden. Oh wait, I forgot. I forgot to change this. Let's bring all these back down. I made a, I don't know. I actually don't know. Because I haven't gotten there. I haven't, okay. So what should the, what should all the, tiers be? And how many should there be? I'm not 100% sure in what they should be called. Because I know peak is going to have to be Peak. If I can spell. Peck. Peak. Touhou. That's easy. And then the bottom has to be, trash. Quote unquote doesn't exist. Because there is no bad Touhou. So we have those two. Okay. So then, what's gonna be in the middle? I guess middle would have to be mid. And what would be the other two? Unless we want to do some more, because I can add another. Mimi-chan is best girl? Oh, I almost said stupid. Oh. Sadly, I don't know anything about, Okay. Sadly, I don't know anything about the, any of the PC-98 characters, but let's all agree that that Mimi-chan is peak. I didn't even realize that she was there. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great. Okay, so no one in the Touhou 98 games are going to be ranked, because I don't know anything about them, and I don't want to start touching those with a 10-foot pole, because all of them, I'm only going to be basing them off of their canon appearances. And so in the books, or their appearances in the books, or their appearances in the games. Only those. And their canon appearance, not how people portray them. Such as one Patchouli. She does not have stripes on her clothes. She never has. So I'm not going to count that as part of her design. For instances like those, where I might overlook a part of their quote-unquote design that everyone just agrees upon them having. Merry Christmas, Nekra! I am drinking a year-old bottle of Jack Daniels, because I can't find a wine opener. And this might be a mistake, but it actually tastes alright. And I'm already like halfway through it. You got chicken and pasta? Chicken and pasta. Okay. I hope the volume is good. I'm sure someone would be yelling at me if it wasn't. Okie dokie. It's so good? Oh, that's good. Sure. Stripes are a figment of collective imagination. No, it really isn't. It really is. I have a photo to prove it. Image. Touhou tier list. Alright. Alright, I have proof. I have proof. Oh god, there's so many photos. Oh god, where are you? And it tastes so much better because there's no mom here saying, it's so unhealthy. Because you can't have a giant midlife crisis in game 10. Yummy, yummy. What is it? Oh my gosh, what is, okay, here's the whole thing. I forget. Okay, use the whole thing. I was gonna say it. The one that's like in Japanese, like yum yum. I forget it. Yeah. Here we go. There we go. See? Oh gosh. See? This is what I'm going to do. Since I'm already on her, I'm not gonna do her, but I just wanted to point this out. She does not canonically have stripes on her clothes. It is actually legitimately collective conscious. Everyone just assumes that the shadows of her in Zune's artwork was stripes on her clothing, but they weren't. Her clothing never has stripes on them. Do 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 do. Oh, I have that too. I think I have hers. I think I have hers. Oh, wait. I wonder. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up. I don't know if it's actually... Alright, let me see how badly... Okay, it's not that bad. Okay. When I was downloading them, I might have downloaded the wrong size on some of these on accident. So I just wanted to make sure that that was the right size. Did I not download her? Well, I have this one. That's her, that's Zune's, that's not Zune's, that's, from, this is from one of the books. This one was from one of the books. And see? No stripes. No stripes. Where are you? I guess I didn't download her, from... Huh, I guess I didn't. Give me 1 second. I can fix this. I can fix this. Can we fix it? Probably. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well then, I might have actually downloaded the wrong size on like half of these. Lol. Okay. Well, not a lot of them. Just a lot of the extras. Even though it's popping up the right size for me on thingy, it's saying it's not right? Ah, that's weird. Oh well. Where are you, Patchy? There we are. See? Those are not actually stripes. Those are shadows. Everything. I'm going to be describing every aspect of the characters in the Bearstein Bears universe. No. Oh yeah, yes you are. You are legitimately... Those are not, wait, I need to add something on here. Add an image. The arm, is it that one? Yes, this one. Form, edit, 33, enlarge. Those are not stripes. Those are shadows. It's shadows from her clothes bending. They're not actually lines. Those are supposed to be, from my understanding, shadows from her clothes bending in because they're folded. That's the outfit is folded in to the wrinkles. Yes, that's what those are supposed to be. Those are supposed to be wrinkles because it's like she just woke up. Because she's supposed to be like, that's why she's wearing a nightgown. I need to stop describing her. I'm not on her yet. I'm not on you yet, you goober. I'm not on you yet. Okay. I'm still explaining things and trying to get more things. Okay. We're starting back this from the beginning because I am now going to begin after I've gotten some more drinky. I guess the tier below that would be poggers. Let's go with that. And wasted potential. Yes, that is an amazing name for that, actually. So we have the mids, wasted potential, poggers, and peak touhou. And there's no one that more encapsulates peak touhou design than one... Is it showing on screen, by the way? It is not. Gosh darn it. And one... There we go. One Remu Hakurai. I have several photos for one Miss Remu Hakurai. Let me bring them up as I try and find them. Alright, let us start with an in-universe one that does a full portrait. That was one of my biggest issues, was trying to find full body portraits that wasn't just one part of their design, the upper region. I tried to get like most of them because I didn't want to like miss the their legs where they might have shoes on. Okay, where in the world is... Where are you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. What? Oh my gosh, you're so big. Why are you so big? Get back down. Become small. And why are you ahead of me? Shouldn't be ahead of me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Where's my Fumo? There's my Fumo. There you are, still on my head. Okay. Boom. There we go. Wait, Fumo. There. Okay. There is one Remu Hakurai, and this is her appearance, and she look tan to you? In I almost called it Three Musketeers. Unconnected Marketeers. As you can obviously see. Wait, I need my pointer. Where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? I need my pointer. There you are. As you can obviously see, there are some... Bring that up. Some very obvious peak design choices with this character. Some very obvious ones. The singular color scheme. She always has a singular color scheme with very minor additions to it. As you can tell, that would be your reds, with minor additions of white and yellow, which accentuate the red. Can't you see? The yellow helps the red pop. I think it's the order. No, I don't think it's the yellow. Wait, is it the red that helps the yellow pop, or is the yellow that helps the red pop? Either way, one of these pops. One of these goes pow pow. See? Merry Christmas! Ewan, Merry Christmas! Now then, from there, we go on to the more important aspects of this character, such as the bow in her hair. That's, yes, Necro, you're my local artist. You're going to be my local artist for this. If I say anything stupid, I'm going to look down and make sure that my stupidity is accurate. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So, we move from the top down, starting with the pretty bow. We all know that a pretty bow makes a pretty girl. Easy and simple. It's not anything extreme or crazy. It's just a nice, neat bow to tie your hair up. Now these little poofy things on the side of her head also help box her face in. Helps her give a really very nice portrait. Without these, her head looks like wacky. See? Wacky. They help go boppity boop bop bow. Now then, as we go down, her collar is not fancy either. As you can see, it's just a nice little trim that comes out to an ascot. And we all know who loves ascots. The Trap Man himself, Freddy. So we all know that ascots do make peak character design. Now, as we go over, we can see that she is, in fact, wearing a sleeveless, I guess, what would that be called? I don't, it's because it's not a Miko outfit, technically, because it's supposed to be reminiscent of what a Miko would wear, but with like a adolescent girl vibe to it. So that would just be like a, I want to say tank top, but it's not. Anyway, she's wearing just with a sleeveless shirt. But here's the important thing. She's wearing weird sleeveless things that levitate in midair. These are there to help accentuate her design as a Miko. Because without these, she would not seem so much like a Miko. This is important for her design. These help it brings the outfit together to seem like, what do you call it? Religious garb. It's like a casual religious vibe. You understand me? Plus, as has been stated in chat, people love that. For some reason, that adds additional peakness. Huma huma. Huma huma. See. Shoulders. It is what's underneath the shoulders. As can be portrayed. Does the other one have? No, it doesn't. But it does make the ribbon bigger. Okay, I'll pull that up here in a minute. Okay, now then. Going down from there, we have the skirt. There is nothing fancy on this. It is all practical. One shade of color, one shade of red, with gradients, of course, to account for shadows, with a very neat zigzag design of white along the hem. See, right here? As well as a frill on the bottom to help accentuate the Miko vibe. Because without this and without this, she just looked like a normal schoolgirl. But these are what accentuate the Miko vibe. It adds to the religious, like, design. Because if you look, those are loafers. I'm pretty sure those are supposed to be loafers. Those are just walking shoes. Those are like what Japanese high school girls, I assume, would wear. I don't wear shoes, so I don't know. But I'm going to assume that's the case. Another important aspect, tube socks. No one talks about them, but tube socks are actually pretty good. They're not the same as thigh highs. They're not the same as any of the other stuff, but they're just as good. Why? Because they go just far enough up, but not too far up. You feel me? They go just high enough. See, right there? That's the golden line right there. That's the golden line. Now then, as you can see, she, in this specific artwork, she is holding her, I believe it's called a go, her purification rod. As you can see, it adds to the Miko design. This design right here does exactly what Zune intended it to do. Go high. Yes, thank you. It portrays a Miko, but that is also a high school or middle school, whatever the Japanese equivalent thereof is. Schoolgirl. That is the point of it. It is supposed to be a combination. It does. It does. Yeah, it does. Because this is Unconnected Marketeers, where it's super duper long, but in like earlier games, it's super duper short. Yeah, you're not wrong. You could account for that either having to do with her growing experience, her growing age, because the games are canonical to the year of which they are made. So technically speaking, every single time a game happens, the incident is a year apart. Or whatever time period of which the game is set in. Of that current year. So this Unconnected Marketeers occurred, what was it? 4 years ago? No, not 4 years ago. 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, I think. That is very important as well. Now then, this design does everything it's intended to do without going overboard. It is simple, has one shade of color, as the prominent design color, with eccentrics with yellow and white to help make everything pop. And it also accentuates the themes of the character. Carefree and Miko crossed with a schoolgirl. Very important that the actual purpose of the design comes across. Now then, here is another canonical appearance of the character. As you can see, even though it's done in a different style by a different artist, you can tell that the main design of the character are portrayed. Oh, another aspect I forgot to mention. Black hair, brown eyes, very, very... Or I think it was black. What doesn't really matter. Very, very normal eye color and hair color. Nothing too crazy. Everything in this design is normal in comparison. As you can see, consistent. Even with the minor changes that this design adds, like making the ribbon bigger, adding trim to the hair ornaments, adding ribbons to the sleeves, making this poofier, and I believe it's actually redder. It's red instead of white. Making this bigger. Everything still is maintaining the same image of schoolgirl outfit or teenage girl outfit crossed with a Miko. To show that she is what would be the equivalent of a normal, average schoolgirl with heavy responsibilities and abilities as a Miko. So everything in this design does everything it is intended to do. And that is very difficult to actually do. Like, on purpose. Now, accidentally you can do that very easily, but not on purpose. And the fact that even with the minor changes, nothing gets added that goes too crazy. You know? Like, it's never so much so that it becomes overbearing. And just as much so, where are you at? Just as much so, we have the other main character. Of course, they both have to be peak, because they are the characters that are in almost actually, they are in every single game. They are quite literally in every single Touhou game, so they have to be peak. Okay, where are you at, Marissa? Where you at, Marissa? Where you at, Marissa? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Marissa, Marissa, where you at, Marissa? There you are. Alright, let's see how big you are. Oh, you're normal size. That's good to know. Alrighty. Now then, time to switch to Marissa's theme. Marissa's theme. And we all know what Marissa's theme is. Yeah, a copy of an ERSD made outfit. Sadly, I'm trying to grab outfits, the designs. I'm trying to grab the designs that show full body. So a lot of the older ones, the EOSD ones, don't actually show full body. They're missing like the legs, but like the design doesn't change too drastically, like to the point where like you need them. Like some characters do change drastically, but like Remu and Marissa's do not. Relatively speaking. Like, Marissa stays consistent across all the games. I mean, I can even bring up Marissa's and Perfect Cherry Blossom. Yeah, I can bring up theirs in Perfect Cherry Blossom, actually. Give me a second. I can bring up both of their outfits from Perfect Cherry Blossom real quick. Because it does actually show a majority of their body. Oh no, Imperishable Night. I didn't even think about Imperishable Night. I forgot about that game. Kind of. I forgot that that game actually shows full body. To actually give an older design look that shows just how consistent the character design is. Let's bring that up, actually. And just so we can see the, where you at? 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 Bruh. Where you at? Oh, there you are. No, that's not the one. Where are you at? Touhou 8. Hey, what? Oh, there you are. Alright, I'm gonna bring up Remu's first. Remu's first just to show it real quick. See? Consistency. Ribbon's the same, just longer. Thingy's the same. Wait, where you at? Thingy's the same. Thingy's the same. Everything's consistent. Welcome, Slime. I'm just drinking while I explain Touhou characters. The only major difference is the shoes. The only major difference is the shoes and the socks. See, that's the only difference between the two designs. From Touhou 18 and Touhou 8 is the shoes, the socks, and like minor differences like additional add-ons with like the ribbon, longer thing, like very minor things here, but the only major difference is the shoes and the socks. Which once again, still portrays the same design. Because this is more like Lolita in design, but it's still consistent. Alright, time to go to Marissa. And let's start with, your 8, actually. Because I mean, it's consistent amongst them, so. Alrighty. Marissa Kurisame. What cannot be said other than the fact that look at this maid. I just said maid. Look at this witch. This is a witch. This is just a witch. There is quite literally nothing I can say about this character that isn't just, it's a witch. Her main color is black. Everything she wears is black with white pop-outs. The only difference is she has a red ribbon. The only other color she has, and her hair. So that gives her a very nice portrait. Gives a very good portrait. Because all that black and white lets this area pop very well. Because it's so different. Same deal with Remu's, where the yellow helps pop her. The red and her hair helps pop her. And her design is everything right. It's literally just witch, 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 witch. I quite literally cannot say anything else other than witch, 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 witch. Witch, 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 witch. She got a witch hat with a witch bow. She got a witch shirt on. She got a witch broom. She got a witch, 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 witch. The only thing with this I'm kind of about is the fact that I did say, yeah, exactly, maid. Which I don't understand based on her character. Why that aspect is a part of her design. But it does very well with helping pop that, like that design, I guess, helps. Also, she rolls up her socks. She rolls up her socks. She rolls up her tube socks. Look at that. Okay. Now then. From top, witch hat, witch bow, witch shirt. But a working lady's outfit. As someone exactly business. Because compared to Remu, who's supposed to be lax, lazy, and carefree, because she has the liberty to be, Marissa doesn't. So she means business and business alone. Even when she's goofing off, she still means business. And the fact that these minor aspects of her character show off that aspect in this design, while not being very accurate with her being a maid in any way, the fact that it seems as if she's wearing attire meant for working means she's always working, which is a great way to describe this character. With the yellow hair, compared to a normal, say, a normal Japanese person, the yellow hair signifies foreign. Why? Because the kind of which she is supposed to be foreign. That's why her magic is the way it is. So everything about this character is a weird conglomeration of it's supposed to be foreign, but it's not. Which is why she has an antithesis in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, which I will get to. We were on her a little bit ago, but we're not on her right now, so. Now then, from there, we have this. The only reason I can think of why this is a part of her design is to help give her a nice silhouette. The little, what do you call that? Maid, like, oh my gosh, apron? Like half apron? Waist apron? The only reason why I can see why that exists on her design, and it is consistent, it is never removed from her design. It is a consistent part of her design. Is because it helps make her outfit pop. Because if it was only pure black, here, oh gosh, wrong thing, I didn't mean to grab that. No, don't grab that. If it was only the black here, it'd be too much black. That's too much black. But with the half apron, it's just enough. Now then, let us look at another design. The one I was originally going to bring up, and then I went, I'll bring this up too. See? Now this is her design in, oh my gosh. Unconnected Marketeers. I haven't even drinking much. I'm not tipsy yet. Okay. Now then. What can we say about this design? It maintains all the same aspects as the original designs. The only difference being the hat has this little foofy thingy underneath. I'm pretty sure that's different. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that's different. I know it wasn't always there. I just didn't notice it. Alright, so she's always had that foofy thing. But it's a foofy thing. That's important. That is important. Foofy thing is important. It helps. All the white aspects of her outfit is to help keep the black in check. Even though black is her main color, the white helps keep the black in check. Because too much black is bad. Wow, I did not mean to say it like that. I didn't mean to say that like that. I did not mean to say that like that. Ignore that. I meant to say having too much black attire on can be bad for the overall aesthetic of a character. Especially when you have it in portrait or in rectangle. Like this. Like full body. Having too much black can suffocate the appearance. While you might intend that for like certain designs, say goth designs, it's intended to be suffocating. In a design like this, you do not want it to be suffocating. So having too much black would be in the design would be bad. So these whites are there, and the fact that her hair is yellow and her eyes are yellow signify a, what would you call it? An opening in that darkness. It's not all dark. But it's also a nice counter to to Remu. Because when you sit them next to each other, you have a brighter color like red against a darker color, black, while both are having a large amount of white along with them. Now then, from there, we go down. The hair and the eyes, of course, being yellow to help pop the portrait very nicely. She got a white bow instead of red. I don't know when they changed that, but they did in this game. Which it doesn't really do anything. It just, the difference is that it doesn't, there's no red to help pop the design. Which I would assume they would move it to prevent there being too much similarities in color between Remu and Marissa. Now then. What do you call these? Buttons. I don't know what they're there for. I would assume to help accentuate that region too. Pretty much to help the portrait be as popped as possible. To help show that she's a energetic girl. Because her character is energetic, hardworking, and gets things done. She's a get things done type of girl. Now then, as you go down, still the same, with the white over the black, with the fluffles. Why they have it be like a maid-esque design, I don't quite understand, other than that, like you said, business. But like past that, it seems kind of weird. That's the only weird part of her design. Like compared to the Remu, whose whole design actually like appears to be very well orchestrated, Marissa seems slightly off in that one aspect. Like I don't get the maid aspect of it. Because in no point does she actually act like a maid. Nothing she does is maid-esque, and nothing related to maid-like things is there. The only reason I can think of is because she has a broom. That's the only down part of her design, as a design aspect. That having that maid aspect with it does not help accentuate what her character is supposed to be portraying. Necessarily, directly. Indirectly it does, but at the same time, I didn't even think about the maid aspect. Whenever I look at her, I just think of a generic witch. Because when you think of a witch who owns a shop, who runs her own business, you think of a witch hat, usually all in one color scheme, and usually with an apron on, because she's performing alchemy, potion brewing, stuff like that. And you'd want to have an apron on. So I think that maid aspect might be related to that part of her design, her character, but I'm not certain. That I'm not certain on. Also boots. Boots, boots, boots. That, I don't think that's technically canon. I don't think that, it's not even canon in the game. I think it was just witty back and forth, because she doesn't even actually kill her. I think that's just witty back and forth. Because, like, Marissa and Remu don't actually kill anyone. Yeah. And the thing is that Marissa is the one who actually, like, it is a funny line. You're not wrong, it is a funny line. But that's another difference between Remu and Marissa. Marissa seems to enjoy the spell card rule. So her general appearance is in more of a even though it's in black, it's a more lighthearted, it's a more peppy, it's a more happy vibe. Because she's all in it. But then Remu, she's not. Alright. One more. I know the music cut, but I'm just going to bring this up for one moment real quick to show another design. Which is actually very funny because I'm pretty sure this design, these arts, things for the thing, came from this game. From touhou 7.5. Same deal. Everything's consistent. Black with white. Not too much black. Purple bow is the only difference. But white bow here. Purple, dark color that matches the black. Everything about her is foreign witch. Foreign, specifically. As in, not from an Asian country and or Japan. Even though she is in fact Japanese because she is... Well, yeah, she is in fact Japanese. And that's the big important part of her character. As a design aspect. She is a Eastern person being a Western mage. Hey. Yep. Alrighty. Time to go on to the next character. And this is the beginning of the first game in Touhou's Windows series. Alright, who would be first? Everyone's favorite little girl. Rumia! Her theme is the one... Right, that's a remix. That was a remix. I didn't want to do that. Okay. Here we go. And it just starts going. It just goes in immediately. Alrighty. Now this one was hard to find an actual photo for. I think this was one of the characters I used, like, one of the other outside game pictures for. I think. Outside of game. Or, like, the, doesn't even have 10 fingers? I don't even think she knows how to count to 10. Let's be fair. Let's be 100% fair. Does she even know how to count to 10? Okay, where are you? Where are you, Rumia? I had a photo of Rumia here. Where are you? This photo is from the Dusk, I think. Who's Who in Dusk and Twilight, I think, or whatever it's called. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. And that's why I'm going to shrink it a little bit. That's why I'm going to shrink it. And I'm going to put my Fumo over it a little bit. There. So, very important. Now, this is all from Touhou things. So, I don't think I'd get in trouble for this. I don't think I would. Because it's the only one that actually shows full body. That's the reason I picked this one. So, starting from... Oh, wait. I should probably actually go and put her somewhere. But it's very easy where we put her. Peak. She is peak design. She, like all the other characters from... And you'll see this actually very easy. And there's a reason why they appear so often and everything. It's because all the designs in, like, it feels as if Zune in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil knew that he had to deliver in designs. He had to deliver in every aspect of Touhou 6 for that game to pick up. Very important. Rumia is always displayed in a Christ position. Very important. Her design, and every time she's shown, she at least once is displayed in a Christ position. T-posing on us like a boss. See? T-posing on us like a boss. Another aspect about her, very, very simple. It's very simple. Little girl. Little girl in a little dress. And you also notice tie. She has a tie here. Wait, is that actually... I actually need to check this. Yeah, she does always have a tie. So, I never even noticed that, honestly. See, this is actually helping me learn about the Touhou character designs. She has a tie. She is a little girl with a tie. She's a little girl with a tie on. How can you hate this design? That is peak. She has the little baby shoes on. She has little baby shoes, little baby socks, little long sleeve shirt on. She has a little bow in her hair. She has a little, like, side bow. She's blonde and with red eyes. Common characteristics. Red eyes with the yokais. Well, not all the yokais, but, like, red eyes being, like, in dark color schemes, very good. And another aspect, she is red with black. As the first boss of Touhou, first boss of Windows era Touhou, she needed to be a perfect mirror for both these characters. Red black, white. Red, black, white. Blonde, blonde. Dog, like, yokai. She's perfect. What else can I say? She also has the frills underneath here that helps, you know, give her that little cutesy, like, childlike vibe. Everything about the design just screams, I'm a little girl, I'm going to do mischief. And that's what she does. She's just a little girl who's just doing her own thing. She's just doing her own thing, and that is everything in the design. She just straight up looks like a preschooler, and that's what she's supposed to be. I'm honestly shocked she's never had a design where she's had a red backpack on. Cause this looks like something that like a rich, I ain't gonna lie, this is what I would think like a well-to-do off Japanese family would buy, like have their like little preschooler girl wear. There's a reason why that one vampire manga had that one character that was like it was the vampire manga or anime as well, where it was like the little lolly that was like a vampire. That's why she had a similar design to Rumia. Honestly, and I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure she did. I'd also like to note, it's been what? It's been an hour and I'm already gone through 3 characters. Once again, another important aspect with these characters, simple. Simple, simple, simple. Not too much to really talk about, really. Because there's nothing too extravagant in the design, because she's not supposed to be. She is a stage 1 boss. She's supposed to show up, be shown to have nothing to do with the incident, and then move on. Just there to help build the world. And she doesn't care. Once they're done with her, she's just gonna go back to vibing and minding her own business. Because quite literally, she's just here to have fun. And you can just see that in the design. Like, it's just little girl. That's it. That's the design. Cute, isn't it? Alright. Rumia was very, very easy. Another very, 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 very easy design. Daisei. Now then. Daisei does not have a theme. Daisei simply does not have a theme. So, I'm curious what would bring up when I type in that. Nothing. So, what I'm going to be typing in would be 6 stage the stage 2 theme. I guess I will have to do. Once again, she does not have an actual in-game portrait, so I have to use this image from that one book. I forget its name. Now then, once again, this cannot be stressed enough. This cannot be stressed enough. All of these designs are simple. The only reason she's in poggers instead of peak touhou is because she never gets an actual portrait. So there is no way to actually properly give her a design overlay when her design can't even be seen as like extra anything. But for what we have, ascot, blue, green hair, yellow bow, white, like button up, and that's another important aspect. A lot of these characters have white button up shirts. Most of these earlier characters have white button up shirts. Very important aspect. It means that all of these characters are just these aren't supposed to be extravagant or like exaggerated outfits. These are all supposed to be normal, walking around everyday clothing. Nothing's supposed to be like over designed. And these white button-up shirts help exaggerate that fact that these are not over designs. These are not extravagant designs. They are normal designs. They are not anything super duper special. We get to that later. But right now, they are not, like, these are all just simple. Very simple. One color scheme with eccentrics, blue eyes. Very, very simple. This is a very simple character. It's a fairy. Like that. It is a fairy that is seen as special. That's what this character is. That's what this design portrays. And that's it. There's nothing else with this character that you can really extrapolate from. Because she's supposed to be just like a generic fairy. That is who she is supposed to be. So that's what we get. Generic fairy. And that is why she is in poggers. She is going to be the only character in this game that is going to be in the poggers tier. Why? Because quite literally, the next character quite literally needs no introduction. Because I can never spell her name right. And of course, we are going to do the original. Because it is our girl, our really, really smart idiot. The dumbest girl on the planet. Oh wait, I just realized I still have those up. Oh well. The dumbest girl on the planet. One. Cherno. Okay, Cherno, where you at? Now, Cherno is a special case where I will be looking at two designs that are completely different. Meme fairy. Look at her, she's a dummy. Look at her with a dummy face. She thinks she's cool. She thinks she's strong. But what is she? Actually, she is super duper strong. Like, look at this. Oh. Boom, get over here. I think she can do fairy fraction. Now, this is very important with this character. She is always portrayed as confident. Her posture is always confident. See that? Even in this tiny thing here, you can tell she is confident in something. Whether or not she should be, whether or not she actually is what she's saying she is, that don't matter. She has the confidence to back up something. She has that. It's very important. Her design is blue. Because ice, baby. That is why. She is ice, baby. That is her character. Her wings, as a fairy, are ice. She does not have normal wings. She has ice for wings. Her bow, a big blue bow. In comparison to the reds, the purples, and the other reds, and the yellows, she has blue. Why? Because she's supposed to be a cool fairy. But it contrasts her actual personality of being just completely bonkers. Everything with this character is supposed to be the opposite of what she actually is. She's more of a hothead, honestly, than she is like a cool, collected type. The cool, collected color of blue is contrasted by the red in the, one spot on her, the bow. Which is consistent among all of her appearances. She has red in her bow. And it's not even like a fancy bow, it's just a string bow. Her, once again, button-up shirt. That with poofy arms. Poofy arms, poofy arms. Even in like some of the more like over like arts, like even like you can tell like some of these like over artsy because they're not necessarily that's the design they're supposed to have, but they're just overdone for like that's just the style that the artist does. And Zoom's a lot more minimalistic. Even then, like these earlier designs, you can't really add too much to them to make them over designed. Like make this into its own like separate thing underneath it that makes it much poofier. But that, like you can't go overboard with something you don't got much to work with in the first place. Big bow, blue, white on the bottom. Very much looks like ice. Like, well, actually, it looks more like fire, honestly. It looks kind of like a combination of like an ice maybe, or like a flame. Like a flame kind of deal. But it does very well with contrasting her personality of being this just like bonkers. Everything about her is kind of the opposite of what she is, and that's a good way of like describing her. Like when you think of someone that's ice, water, liquid, someone cool, someone that goes with the flow, someone that's not like that's aggressive. Man, this fairy would walk up to you with a knife that's a plastic knife and try and rob you. Unironically. And then she'd get confused why the knife isn't cutting you. That is Cherno in a nutshell. That is Cherno. Also, I just realized this is going to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I did not realize that it would take this long to describe and explain a character. Because I feel like I'm going fast on this. But, golly. It's been an hour. Alrighty. Back to the list. Now then. This shade of blue here, it's just normal. It's not like an exaggerated blue. It's just like a, what would you call it? Just like generic blue. Like when you think of water, this is the color blue that you think. Now then, there's not much else you can really go with this. It's a normal dress. It's a full body dress. It's a, what is it? Like a, I'm being dumb. My mind is breaking. Shows my knowledge of, okay, I'm not drunk yet. I'm at the bottom of my Jack Daniels, though. I need to go get another one. I'm at the bottom of my Jack Daniel. Okay. But like, it's not like a separate, like, skirt. It's a one whole piece. Which, once again, something like this, without anything, same deal with, Dayuse, very childish. And that's what the fairies are. Now then, contrast that with her other design, which really, once you look at it, looks kind of funny. Like, her face looks really weird. Her face looks weird. Wait, way to go. Alright, her face looks really weird in this. Ain't gonna lie. Even when you add this, the flower, and this, her design is still showing through. A cool, icy girl. But that's not her actor character design. You can still see confidence in her appearance, in her face. You can still tell that she knows that she's the strongest. She is the best. She is number one. Even if that's not actually true. But she thinks she is. And in all of her designs, it's always shown she is always exuding confidence. But her outfit is not confident. Her outfit is not exuding confidence. It's exuding a cool temperament. But that's not what she has. This is the example of opposite of what it's showing. So in design, there's two different kinds of design. There's designs that are intended to show you exactly what the character is. And that's what you have with Remu. Specifically Remu. Very well in doing it. Same with the deal with Marissa a little bit. And Mumia. It's supposed to... Correct. But with Cherno, it is the opposite. It is a design that is the opposite of what the character actually is. The design, the only reason why the design is as it is because she is an ice fairy. The design is exaggerating her position, or is hoping to explain her position, not her actual personality or how she is as a character. Whereas these do both, this does one. And it does it very well. Because the idea of an ice fairy being hot-tempered is very weird. The idea of an ice fairy, an ice character, being aggressive or being surefire of themselves is not something you would normally think of. Which is why, like, Iceman from the X-Men tends to have that... Wait, is it Iceman? No. No, Iceman doesn't have that. It's the opposite. It's Fire Guy that has that. Why fire characters always have that aspect of being hot-headed, like hot temperament. But Cherno has that, but she's ice, which is weird, but it makes sense. It's a gap moe, or not necessarily gap moe, but that same like idea of the opposite is what makes this character work. So in a design aspect, which is why like the sunflower and the like thingy really helps actually have that design peek through, like that character aspect of her being more carefree, like more chipper, more like hot, stuff like that. Alright. On to the next character. Who's next? I get to vibe out for a hot second. I'm gonna be vibing for a second. Yes. Now then, everyone's favorite Oriental girl. One Miss Hong Mei-ling. Of course, we all know where she's going. We all know where one Hong Mei-ling is going. Very, 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 very simple. Now, I don't think I grabbed her, China. Yes. I did not grab her design from, whatchamacallit. From, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, even though I probably should, honestly, for retrospect. Ding ding dong ding, ding dong dong, ding dong dong, ding dong ding dong, ding 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 dong ding dong ding, ding ding dong ding dong ding. Alright, save image. Okay. Beep pop beep, beep pop boo, beep pop beep pop beep. Alright. So just real quick, so we have a general idea before I go into the ones that have the full design. Her main color is green. Every single touhou character, especially in the older ones, having main color. Her main color is green. Green, 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 green. The red helps pop. The greens help the portrait pop because of the red in her hair. She is Chinese. My Christmas has been good. My Christmas has been good. My Christmas has been very good. Now then, because I went to my grandmother's, we ate food, I played some pool with my cousin, my little cousin. She was very nice. She kept bothering me and it was annoying. And then my twin cousins were also annoying. They were all annoying, but it was fun. It was annoying kind of fun. I also saw my nephew. And my nephew was adorable. For some reason, my nephew loves to clean, and so for Christmas, he got a vacuum. I'm not joking. He's a 1-year-old, he's like a year and a half year old. And his presents was a vacuum cleaner, a broom and dustpan, a tiny, like, one of those, like, robot dogs that you walk, but it was a dinosaur, and more cleaning supplies. That kid is destined for greatness. That kid is destined for something. He's a little bratty one. He wanted to go outside, so we let him out. And he'd walk outside, and he'd go, I don't like this. Then walk inside and start crying. Then we'd shut the door. Then he'd go and try and open it again. We'd open the door. He'd take 2 steps out. He comes back inside. Why did he want to go outside? He wanted to take my grandmother's broom and dustpan. He wanted to come and take the broom and dustpan so he can broom. No, sorry. The broom and mop. He wanted to grab my grandmother's broom and mop so he could broom and so he could mop. It's hot here in Australia. I'm sorry you've caused this on yourself. Oi, mate. How's the shrimp on the barbie? Oi. How's the kangaroo sitting, mate? Anyway, we're not here to make fun of the Australians. We're here to make fun of the other people we're not allowed to make fun of. Right here. Now then. Design is very simple. Big star. China. Red. China. Hat. Everything screams dragon. Exactly. Oh wait, is that what that says? That says dragon? Oh. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Very, very simple. Dragon. See these little ticks there? Those are very oriental. Those right there, and the fact that the outfit there is wrapped like that with string is the same, is like a very indicative of like martial artists in oriental countries. Why did I say oriental? In Asian countries. This, and then of course the big round poofy shoulders, those are very, very common in designs for Chinese grandmasters. And of course, what I say before, very important. Button up with a collar. Collar, button up. 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 Everyone is wearing one. Oh, sorry, not collar button up, but collar button up. Actually, does she have one? I think she did. With a black. Now, everything with this design is screams tea house. Just screams like, and I can even have a better one for you, which is her design in, where is it? See, oh my gosh, why are you so big? Why are you so big? There we go. See, very simple. Also, you can obviously tell that this and these two are from the same series. You can very easily tell. Touhou 7.5. I think this is 7.5. This is, I think, 8.5. Or, yeah, 8.5. Now then, where do we begin? Very easy. Braids. Very nice. Very simple. Once again, the little shoogie loogies, the little fancy schmancy things there that go along the thingy, those help accentuate the Grandmaster vibe, as well as the top, as well, helps portray her as like a martial artist. Because like, this is like a female, like going out version of what a Grandmaster would wear. You know, like one of those like shirt thingies that you see, you see like the old man that's like 500 years old who like walk out with like a cane, and then like he'd bow, but he'd drop the cane and he'd look at his cane, and then he'd just like put like Azuma stance, and then like he'd flex once, and all of his clothes would explode, and he'd just be nothing but 999% pure raw energy. It's that. It's like that. Does that make sense? I hope it does. And of course, a nice long outfit, a nice long skirt. Now then, this design does not actually show that off. And it's because I don't think Zune has ever had anyone actually fully give her a full design. Because this here is more indicative of what she actually wore in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. An open Chinese dress. Once again, Chinese. Everything about this character design is Chinese. Or at the very least, Oriental. Or Asian. However you want to say, whatever's the correct way of putting it, she portrays it. And that's the whole point. She is supposed to appear as like Ada Wong type of character. Martial arts master, Asian. And that's impressive. In a game where every single character is supposed to be Asian, she's supposed to be the extra Asian one? That's impressive. Alright. And with that being ending, I'm going to close that real quick so I don't get in trouble. That's the wrong one, and there we go. Alrighty. Next is, I believe, the one that will take us about 50 minutes to an hour to do. So, no it isn't. I know exactly who it is. Should be this one, right? Yep. We all know who it is. It's like one of my most favorite touhou designs on the planet. It's very simple why. It is very, very simple why she is peak. And I will tell you, it's very simple. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. It's not going to take me long. This one's actually going to be very, very short. She is an office lady! Office lady! Office lady. That's all I need to say. Red hair, tie, business attire, all business. All she wants to marry Petroli. But look at that. Look, peak. She's a little devil. She has tiny wings on her head. She has tiny wings. Well, she has big wings on her back. She is supposed to be a little devil. She is not little. She ain't little one bit. Do you think this is little? I did not mean to aim there. Do you think this is little? No, this is not little. This is not little. This is a big girl. This is big. This is not little devil. This is big devil. Little wings, big wings. Big cute. Bang. What more can I say? Tie, business. Business, black, business. Also button up. Very important. Button up, collared, high. Red, that helps pop out the black. And red, pop out. Very simple. We've already gone through this. Cute little shoes. Tube. Very simple. Very, very good design. Very simple design. Peak design. Alrighty. And since that did not take very long, obviously, Daikuma? Kawakuma, Kawakuma, Kaukuma, Kuakuma, Kuakuruku, Kurikurukuru, Kawakuma. He is a cutie. And you know who also is pretty good? Collective Unconsciousness Girl. Alright, this is the one that's going to take forever, so buckle up to seats as I explain the concepts of collective unconsciousness. Collective consciousness. See this? We were just talking about this. I will now go into more detail. Naturally. This is a girl with knowledge and shade. This is a girl with stripes on her plaids. Does she look like she's, sleepy? Does she look like she's smart? Does she look like she has stripes all over her butt? One simple answer is all that you need. As you can see, Sneed. Okay. Very, very simple. Exactly. She is the antithesis of... Wait. There we go. She is the antithesis... Oh gosh. She is the antithesis to her, Marissa. She is Patrolly Knowledge, a Westerner, but with Eastern magic. Her magic is of Eastern origins. Okay, I think what I'm going to do with these, by the way, before I continue, I'm probably going to do these by game. So I'm going to have to continue this stream at another time, because it's already almost midnight. I honestly thought I was just going to go like zim zam zoom zippity bop bop boom, instead of like taking an hour to explain one. I'm taking an hour and a half to explain one game's character designs. There's 18 games, 6 books, 4 side games that have unique characters. I'm not going to be able to get through all that. I'm going to be here for 4 or 5 hours if I do that. So I'm just going to focus on the first game and like maybe the second game. Anyway, or sorry, 6th game and 7th game. To be specific, I should be proper. Alright. Now then, her design is very simple. Sleepy hat, sleepy shirt, stripes, no. Wrinkles. Book. She is smart. She is sleepy. She is not lazy, but she appears as if she never goes out. Now then, a design that is easier to understand, or a picture that's easier to understand because it has a full body. I want to double check and make sure I don't have any other ones before I jump into this one. I do not. I don't. I just have that one. Good. I want to make sure of that. A knowledge addict. Yes. Now look at this. Oh my gosh. Stop becoming big. Big girl. Big girl, go down. Big girl, go down. Now, I don't have a picture of it, but she wears slippers. She wears slippers. Slippers down here. But see, no stripes. She does not have stripes. They are wrinkles. Why? Because she's anemic and she sleeps. She is a neat. She is the perfect embodiment of a neat. This is loungewear. This is sleepwear. She's wearing pajamas. She's wearing pajamas in a library. She has a book. She always has a book. She has a sleepy hat. She has a sleeper's cap with different colors on it to signify the different powers she has. Red, blue, white, yellow. There's a moon on her head because she is of the night. Not because she is a vampire, but because she's sleepy. Sleepy. All she does all day and night is read. Because she is a, oh gosh, because she is a fairy, not fairy, oh gosh. She is a witch and she does nothing but read. Very important. Now then. No stripes. Very important. Why would she have stripes? Stripes on her outfit is wacky. It makes no sense. No sense. You are a liar up there. Liar. In no instance is she ever portrayed as having stripes. Even and the only time she's ever shown as having stripes in the touhou games canon stuff is the in Touhou Haisi Tensuki. The only time. In the books, she does not. The only one that does show she has stripes. The only one that does show she has any type of stripes is Bohemian Archives in Japanese Red, which can be explained away as being stripes like before. And the Who's Who of Humans in Yokai Dusk Edition, which is not canon. It is just like fan portraits. And I'd like to note, it's not even me. It's not even me who says does not have stripes. From Zune's own words, I was trying to find the quote. In Zune's own words, it is not stripes. During a Twilight Frontier talk, even though they had acknowledged it by the material handed by Zune, she ended up having a striped pattern in material and missing powers for some reason. A commentator quoted from the talk, Zune, Patchouli doesn't have any stripes. Everybody thinks Patchouli has stripes except Zune. Very, very important. Another important thing, it's pink. Her outfit is pink with her hair being like violet or lavender. That's another important aspect. Okay? Very, very important. Pink is a very gentle color. It's a very soothing color. Her being always sleepy helps accentuate that. She is very sleepy. She's sleepy girl, but not actually sleepy. She's sleepy in the sense of that's one of the only things she ever does. She sleeps and obtains knowledge. That is her character. Now, I believe these here are supposed to be based on supposed to be like the days of the week. So, day 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is my assumption. By Arkham's Razor. You misspelled Arkham. It's an O. It's O-C-R-U-M-E, I think. Arkham's Razor. And no, you are incorrect. Since it is his design, it is his word by it. The fact that someone who was given like legit like credibility by him, if he says they are incorrect, he supersedes them. As you could hear, I just finished the bottle. I wonder if that's picking up. It's showing it's picking up, but I don't know if you can actually hear the noise. Okay. Now then. Look at her eyes. Very important. Even in her, other ones. Her eyes. Wait, I had McDonald's Wi-Fi for a moment? Based. Let's go. I dropped 133 frames. Let's go. Let's go. I dropped 133 frames. Let's go. That's awesome. Am I still dropping frames? I'm not. That's awesome. I don't even know why I started dropping frames. It's because of you. You and your stupid, like, general subconsciousness. It's because Zune drew her with shadows on her clothing, and that's why. No, we are not done with her yet. We are not done with her yet, thank you very much. We have just started on this goober. Okay. Now then, another important aspect. These, like, little thingies. These little thingies. It's on her other design, too. On her, other thingy, too. Oh, gosh. Oh, crikey. Oh, crikey. Crikey, crikey, crikey. There we go. Is it? Let me just bring that up. Okay. Beep, 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 boo, boo, ba, 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 beep, beep, boo, beep, boo, beep, boo. Okay. Hey, really? That's interesting. Huh. And, oh yeah, in Oriental she has the stripes, but that's not canon. Her stripes are not canon. Every single time, it's important to note, every single time she is portrayed with stripes, it is non-canon. The fact that they are shown as being pure stripes is non-canon. Very important. Even though there's like canon moments where it shows she has stripes, we have to pretend that they are not stripes. We have to pretend that they are wrinkles. It's like folds. It's not actual like stripes. It's supposed to be folds. Her clothes are supposed to be folded. But they're not. But they're not actually folded. I don't know why Zune did that. I don't know why Zune did that, but Zune did that. So we all have to live with it. We all have to live with the fact that we will all be very confused by her and her outfit. But by canon, she does not have stripes. At least on every Tuesday. Every Tuesday or Wednesday. Because she is the weekly mage. Now then, I'm assuming these here are supposed to be based on like the Chinese weekly thingy. And that's the point of them. I don't know, but I'm going to assume that. And then the moon, in reference to, Scarlet Devil, and the fact that everything's related to, like, the night with them. And then you get Petroli. Sleepy girl with knowledge. Yes, that is correct. That is very correct. You'll get there sooner or later. Zune and me are the only correct ones in this argument. Me and Zune are the only ones who knows our touhou designs. This is correct. This is accurate right here. This is good. Big, pink, poofy, sleepy eyes, lavender. Book. She needs to always have a book on hand. It is part of her design. Without book, she is incorrect in design. Beep boopy, boop beep boop, beep boopy. Alright. I think I've rambled on enough because I was already rambling on about her earlier. But yeah. Long gown, long sleepwear gown, very simple design, very simple. See, all of these are very simple. Who's next? Oh, we know who's next. Someone who is no way anywhere in the simplicity department. The first character with non-simplicity. And with like the most amazing theme. And this is very important. This is her theme. This is the one we all need to be talking about. Because I am correct in this. And where are you at? Do-do-do-do. 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 Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Made. Very simple design. Very simple. Made knives, boots, made hat, braids, silver hair. Wait. Silver hair, green in the braids, green ribbons, made. Okay, I'm getting sleepy. Now then, with this design is very, very simple. It's very easy to understand. She has the maid hat. She has the maid dress on. It's very short though, because she needs to be able to move a bunch without being encumbered very quickly. Yes, that is correct. But there's a difference. It's more in line with like a mini skirt design. Well, not mini skirt, but like a generic skirt design rather than like a full Victorian outfit. Because Victorian would go all the way down to here. But it's not. It goes up to here. More like the knees region. More like bee's knees region. Now then, she has a bow on her butt. And she has poopy things. And also very important, button up shirt. These are all business people. All these characters are just doing a job. All of them are just doing their job. Except for her, she's asleep. But they all doing their job. And her, because she's just playing around. But all, and her. And her. But they're all doing a job. Normal attire. Boot, leggings. Very simple. Yes. Yes, she is. In this design, she is. It's actually all throughout them. Let me see here. Beep beep puppy. Beep puppy puppy. Beep puppy puppy. Beep puppy puppy. I also grabbed her touhou 7 design because it had a difference in it. Here's a lot more proofier. She has a little this on it. And she has, it's really weird. She doesn't have leggings on the one where she's going through snow. Okay. Scarf. And scarf. Very important. Scarf. Now in this one, she is not having the blue corset. She is actually wearing a long sleeve shirt. Like a long sleeve shirt. That she has with the little thingies around it. But it's still... but it's still made. She has the maid thingy, a lot, same deal with Marissa. But this time it makes sense because that's what she is. She is a maid. She is Victorian maid because that's what she's supposed to be. She is Sakia Izoye. Even though she's Japanese, she has a very Western appearance. which kind of helps accentuate the idea that she is the only human in this house, in the house of foreigners. Because she's the, like, in all reality, like, really, she's the only one native to Japan. And Mei Ling is and along with her, the only ones who are Asian. Laundry, Familia, Kawakuma, technically speaking, and, actually, they're all from, like, Europe. Like, technically speaking, Kawakuma doesn't even have, like, it doesn't even have a region of a, like, zone of influence. But it's, like, it's very important because she is, like, and dressed up and like, is in appearance-wise as a, like, a European maid. To fit in with the Scarlet Devil Mansion's, like, Western appearance. Now then. This, I don't get what that's supposed to be. It's like a little, like, swiffy thingy that's attached to the, apron. I don't get it, but it looks cute either way. So that's fine. Like I said, these are very, very simple designs. There's not much to them, but that's what makes them perfect. It does everything it needs to. The color scheme and everything. Her color scheme counteract, like, counterpointing. You know, her blue being her primary color. You know, compared to Patrolli's being pink and violet. Kawakuma's being black and red. You know, like, it's slowly turning like a different color, because it goes from, like, green and orange or green and red to, like, black and red to like a pink and, like, purple to a blue and white / silver. What's next? Oh, we know what's next. The final boss of Touhou 6, the embodiment of Scarlet Devil herself, Remy theme song. I wonder what's gonna pop up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Who are you people? Who are you people? Beep boop beep beep boop beep beep boop beep boop beep boop beep beep boop. Alrighty. Where are you, Amelia? Beep 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 boop beep doo dee doo. Doo doo dee doo dee doo dee doo. Happy peppy. Oh my gosh. The fact that the spot that it was at made it perfectly look like Oku's. Yes. The fact that it looks like Oku's hand is her hand pointing straight. It's just so funny. Look at that. Okay. Very, very simple design. Lolly. Lolita. Victorian. A baby. Oh god, the hand. Oh god, the hand. Vampire. Very, very simple design. Very important. It is simple, and her main colors is pink and red. Even though she's supposed, like, her entire title is Scarlet, her main color isn't Scarlet. It's pink. Her main color is pink and silver. See? Pink, silver. Also very important that we get a callback to Rumia in the headpiece. Rumia. I'm sorry, Romelia. Romelia. They match in that. So it calls back to the original childish character in the series. So, in that game, you start off with a childish character, you end with a childish character. She can actually sits on a baby high chair. I love it. I love that. I almost said I love you, and then I almost said I love her. Small pink bat. I thought you were gonna say small pink brat, because that's what she is. Like, she looks smug. She exudes elegant smugness. And that's the whole point. She's supposed to appear high and mighty, but she's not really, but she is at the same time. She's not really because she's a lolly. She's a bratty lolly. But at the same time she is because she is the leader, the head of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. And this little like poofy like Lolita dress thingy with like the nice little collar. No tie or bow there. No tie or bow though. So she does not exude like business, or she does not exude like childish a nature either. She's exudes a more elegant like appearance befitting a noble lady. Very, very easy and very important to understand. Also, silver, 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 silver. She matches because this is her subordinate. She is the boss. Also red. Red eyes, red eyes. Callbacks. Now then, once you go from this simple design, where could you possibly go with such a game filled with very, very simple designs that honestly should not take very long to explain away, simply because color scheme, it's a dress, very simple, fluffy, poofy, showing that she does not actually need to move a whole lot. You know, she does not need to move a whole lot. She can just stand around and do nothing because she is the leader. She is the one in charge. She has a poofy attire. Whereas these three have more working man's attire. You know, she has to have open leggings so she can move her legs a bunch. She has a business attire. Like, she's supposed to, like, she's just a normal office lady. She has maid attire. Very easy. Now, she has a more poofy, more laid-back attire designed to make her seem more elegant. And the pink/reddish themes accentuate the idea that she is Scarlet. She is like the embodiment of that color. But you know who has more reds in her design than she does? You're right. You are correct. It is her sister. There we go. A song that everyone knows by heart, and it's been remixed to oblivion and beyond. One magical girl herself. Okay. Now, I don't know what Zune was thinking with this. I actually, also, I never even played Mamilia. Obviously, Mamilia goes in peak. Easy. Now then. There we go. There's one very easy reason why she goes into peak, because she does exactly what her design's meant to do. She it's a mix of elegant and childish. Now this one, look at this. Who lost this sassy child? Who is this small sassy child? Whose small sassy child is this? Whose small sassy child is this? I would like to know whose small sassy child this is. Beep, 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 beep. Now, cause look at this. This is where it begins. This is where crazy designs begin to go crazy. This is where crazy designs begin to go. She has the same type of hat as her sister, signify that she is related to her. If you were to see the designs alone, you would know that they are sisters, even though their wings are radically different. Her wings are more in line with fairy wings than the vampire. Someone heard their daughter? Oof. It is very important to signify this, that she honestly appears more like a fairy than she does a vampire. Because the one vampire we have has normal vampire wings, whereas Flandry has something that's more akin to fairy wings. Because the fairies have very, very radical wings based on what they are. They don't have like uniform wings. Whereas the vampires you would think would have uniform wings, but they don't. The sisters of Scarlet don't have uniform wings. So why did he do this? Because she's crazy. Look at her. Her sword compared to Gungnir, the spear, is so silly looking. Like, Remilia's spear is supposed to be just a normal spear. There's nothing special about it. It's just a generic spear, so she doesn't even hold it. That's a sword. That's supposed to be a sword. That looks more like a magical girl wand than a sword. Which is what this design is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you think, oh, she's a generic magical girl. Oh. Well, there you go. Her sword is also a wand, because she's supposed to appear like a magical girl. Her design is more reminiscent of like, what would you call it? Not Sailor Moon, Cardcaptor. Her design reminds me of Cardcaptor. Cardcaptor Sakura? I forget its full name. I forget the name. Because I'm also like half like in it to win it, and I'm also half not. Like, so the hat helps signify that yes, they are related, they are sisters. The wings are supposed to signify that she is different, along with the sword wand. Her outfit is like the opposite of Vermilia's. Her outfit is like a normal, like, child. It's just Rumia's outfit. Okay, am I crazy, or is this just Rumia's outfit, except red? This is just Rumia's outfit, but with, like, the collar, which I don't even think has stayed consistent in that, like, the collar has that in her two appearances. Yeah, no, it doesn't. In her two appearances, it doesn't. So here's her appearance in the one thingy. Now look at this. They are the same, except that she has the poofy things here instead of long sleeves. And it's red instead of black. Now they added a little bit more uniqueness to hers. And they have like the same thingy on the hat on the same side. The only difference, but they added a little bit more difference to her in this one by giving her an opening there. So it's no longer pure red in comparison. But still. Another character to be referenced back to Mumia to help signify that she is childish. She is supposed to be childish. Like, you have all these adults here before you fight the boss and the extra stage boss. And you start off with fighting a couple kids. Like, you pretty much beat up a couple kids thinking that, like, oh, a couple kids, it's their fault. But it's not their fault. And then you get to the very end and you learn, oh, it was these couple kids' fault. Poofy sleeve. Collar. ASCII cot. Big hat. Magical girl wings with candle lights, like a little, like gym lights that make her look like real fancy. Big stick. Big stick. Red color scheme with the little thingies. It's supposed to make her appear very, like, intimidating, but in, like, a curiosity way. You know what I mean? Like, she's supposed to appear like she has childlike wonder, but in like an intimidating way. And it does a very good job of it. Beep, beep, boo, beep, boo, boo, boo. Okay. Oh, good golly gosh. I'm gonna go back to the other one. For a second here. But yeah, see? Yellow helps accentuate the red. Blonde to show that she is foreign. And everything else is self-explanatory. Red to signify a more aggressive personality, whereas the pink is much softer for Amelia, because Amelia is much softer. Not to say kinda, but she's softer, whereas Blondie, who's much more who's a lot more like carefree and aggressive. Alrighty. So that is every single character from Touhou 6 having... Where? That's weird. Okay. Oh gosh. Stop. Go away. Okay. So, how did everyone enjoy that? Oh golly gosh, that was way too long. I guess we can go and listen to... I guess we can listen to this. Really? Eh. Alrighty, amazing. That's good. I kind of would keep going, but it's midnight my time, and it's no longer Christmas. So this can no longer be a very, very drinky, chill design thingy. I'd like to know, I'm totally not drunk. I'm just slightly tipsy. Because I've drank more than I probably should have, and I'm not going to specify how many Jack Daniels I have drank. But one full one has been drinking at the minimum. And a maximum of 4 were drinkable. I will let you use your imagination of how many I actually drank, how many I allowed you guys to know I drank. And whether or not I did any drinking beforehand. There's a secret, I did. Yeah, I'm a guess 7. It is above or below 7. It is above or below 10. Alright, so I'm going to definitely keep going on these, on this one. 5. Okay, I've had 4. I've had, oh sorry, no, I've had 3 of these to drink. 1 before stream, 1, like 1.5 during stream. Which isn't really enough. It's only like, it's 4.8% alcohol by volume, and it's like, it's 10 fluid ounces, so it's not a lot. But I'd like to note, with me, it does not take a lot to get me tipsy, but it takes a whole lot to get drunk. That's the thing. It takes me like a full, like a bottle, like an actual, like one of those big bottles and a half things of vodka to actually get me drunk. But it takes me like a half a cup of that same drink to get me tipsy. To get me like start getting loosey-goosey. You know what I mean? It's very weird. I don't get it. Like, I get a lot more talkative, a lot more playful when I get a little bit of drinkies in me. Poggers, yes. There's exactly drink. jelly drink. I'm drinking. I did drink. I'm holding a bottle right now, you goober. See, you can hear me saying one of the drinks down now. Okay. I'm a goober. I'm gonna call y'all goobers. Anyone who watches me is a goober. So everyone has a fan name. That's my fan name, is the goobers. Yeah, Necro likes the vibe in my stream, so you'll goober. Yes, no, spelt like this. Spelt like that. Goober. See? Spelt like that. So I'm probably going to. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you messing with me, Remu Hakurai from Touhou Lost Word. Yeah, Necro likes the vibe. Necro is the definition of vibing. Goober pooper? Ew. Oh my gosh, I really just want to sit here and just listen to this, honestly. Okay. Now then, I will now explain my next week's worth of streams. Let me bring up a calendar. Okay. Monday today. What do I have I could stream? Okay. So the games I'm going to be streaming this week will be the new Touhou I'm playing now, which would be Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, Lobotomy Corporation. I'm definitely going to be doing a stream of that, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. I definitely want to do some more Hitman. That's going to be jank. I'm probably going to do that on, like... Yeah, probably Thursday. No, that's probably be Tuesday. Tonight would be, Tonight would be, what is it called? Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. Wait, did I say Steam? Yeah. I'm definitely going to be doing Hitman. I don't know if that will be Tuesday or if that will be Wednesday. It's going to be one of those 2 days. And then the other day is going to be Lobotomy Corporation. But today/tonight is going to be Touhou, Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom. And then at least one day this week, I'm going to be doing another stream of, Touhou, whatchamacallit, Legends of the Lost Kingdom of Potato Salad. That one. There's a game I want to get, a Touhou fan game. It is, I Am Sakuya, which is, I'm probably going to pick that up and stream it on, one of the other days. That'll be one of the other streams. Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, yes. Hey, I'm pretty sure it won't. I'm pretty sure it won't. There's like a 50-50 chance it won't. It probably will, but I hope it doesn't. I don't think it will. It'll be good. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. But probably. Hey! Loud jiggly sounds. Well, I'm not hearing it right. Well, it's not being super duper loud right now, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine, probably. But yeah, so Hitman, Lobotomy Simulator, Legends of Labadee Bobbity Boobity, Legacies of. Okay. Legacy. Okay, yeah, Legacy of Lunatic. And then Lobotomy Simulator, a Corporation, Hitman, I Am Sakuya, Legends of the Legacy, Legends of the Branch of the Lost Stars of the stuff. That's 5. And probably more, and then like the other 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, or whatever day I choose those to be, will probably be like more of either Hitman, probably be more of I Am Sakuya if I don't beat it, and then in one day, because I might, because it's just a boomer shooter. It's not like it's gonna take 500 hours to beat a boomer shooter. And then I guess the last one would be like one of the other games just on another day as well, like 2 days in a row for this week. Oh wait, there's one important character I had not put on the chart yet. It's very, very important. There we go. What can I say about her design? It is a thing. Okay, me being sleepy and me being tipsy are actually just like making me like not be all together right now. My belly is going blee 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 blee. Okay. So for Busy Person series. Yes. Oh man, I kind of hoping I kind of feel like I should have 100% started this stream at 8. I would have gone through another game. I would have gone through 2 games instead of just one game, because I feel like one game is going to take me like about an hour and a half to 2 hours to do. Because this took me 2 hours to go through. It doesn't even feel like I did a lot. I felt like I did a lot with these two. Then I did a little bit with them, and then the rest was just like I was half like in it, and then half like wasn't. I keep forgetting I put Daiusei in the poggers. Daiusei is pretty pogger. She isn't peak. She's pretty poggers though. Okay, I need to go to bed before I actually just like roll over and like do a dum-dum. So before I go, does anyone want to say anything? Does anyone want to make a funny comment? I want to see someone make a funny comment. I want to see someone tell me. Does anyone have a knock-knock joke they want to tell me before I go to bed? A knock-knock joke would be hilarious. You did it. That's the comedy of the day. That is peak fiction of the day. Got me. Okay, let's take a picture of this so I can do the thingy. Okay. Picture done. Humma. There we go. Okay. I would use E negative, but it's too late. Oh. Knock knock. Who's there? The beef my dad cooks for me sometimes. Why would your dad cook for you? Meh. Wait. The beef your dad cooks for you tastes like Supreme but unwiped edition. Isn't Supreme a company? Isn't that a company, Supreme? Or like that's like isn't that like an underwear or something? Isn't that like a sneakers brand? Yeah, Supreme. People who know plastic best. Supreme Industries. Why they're successful. Supreme and Supreme Industries Limited is an Indian plastic company. It's an Indian plastic company? Wait, Supreme Industries Limited is Indian, based in Mumbai, handles volumes of over 320,000 tons of polymers annually. Company manufactures in industrial and engineering molded furniture products, storage and material handling crates, multi-layer sheets, multi-layer films, packaging films, expanding polyethylene foam, PVC pipes and fittings, molded furniture, Sadaraji mats, and disposable EPS containers. The premium Indian. Yeah, I didn't expect a company with the logo Supreme, people who know plastic best, would be an Indian company. But here we are. Oh, now we know, and knowing's half the battle. Yeah, no, I thought it was like European or like Midwestern. I wasn't expecting it to just be Indian. Anyway, Necro, I said knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? Oh wait, I never said who's there. I repeated knock knock back to you. So you say knock knock. I say who's there. Who's there? Hank. Hank. Oh. Oh my gosh. I I I knew that was the joke before I even said it. I said tank and I went wait. Because who sounds like you. So I realized that was the joke immediately. But it was still good. Thank you, Necro. Okay, I'm going to bed now. Good night, everybody. Let's go through the list of people who showed up. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Necro. Thank you, me, because I also commented on the stream. Thank you, Yog. Um, thank you, Remu. Thank you, UN. Thank you, Slime. Um, I think that's everyone. Thank you everyone for showing up. I'm going to be doing more of this type of stream at a later date. A lot of people actually came out for this. So I don't know why. Also, you're incorrect, Necro. You're incorrect. It's not Merry Christmas. That was yesterday. So it is no longer Merry Christmas. Right now we are in and have a Happy New Year. Right now we are in the having a Happy New Year portion of the song. We will not be done with that until it is the first of January. It's still Christmas here. It is not. Christmas ends when I say it does. Christmas is relative to me alone, unless you're gonna give me something. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is 12. It is. It is. No long. It is Christmas no more. Gosh darn it. It is Christmas no more. Oh yeah, one thing before I go. It's very very interesting. I don't know if I said last night. It's very very interesting because like I said last night, I went on Christmas Eve. I went to friends of the family's house for a Christmas party. because they're Hispanic, they are Mexican, and apparently in their tradition, they when they celebrate Christmas the day prior to Christmas. So they have all their party, they eat a bunch, they drink a bunch, and then they open their presents at midnight, and then they go to sleep after they open up all their presents, and then sleep in that day of Christmas, and then and then like they go and play with the stuff that they got on Christmas. And I thought that was weird. Like, why would you want to stay up till 12 o'clock just to open your things just to go to sleep? Yeah, I know, right? Very interesting. It's very different. It's like how, like in Japan, Christmas is seen as just another normal holiday. It's not seen as anything special. As in the U.S. and Europe, Christmas is seen as like a super special, super duper special, super duper stupid duper special holiday because of business companies and the government. Oh God, Oh gosh, I'm not in it right now. I'm not here. I didn't say that. The government didn't make me do it. It's like more of a yay, I got a day off there. Yep, exactly. Oh gosh, I am so dizzy. Jelly bedtime? No, I don't wanna, but I will. Okay. Good night. Nadahodone. Good night. 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 Oh my gosh. I feel goo in me. I feel goo in me.